When Josiah was the king of Judah, God called a priest named Jeremiah to be a prophet. God told Jeremiah, I knew you before I made you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I chose you to do very special things. I chose you to be a prophet to the nations. Oh no, God, Jeremiah said. I don't know how to speak in front of other people. I am just a boy, only a youth. Don't say that, God replied. You will go where I send you and say what I tell you to say. I am with you. I will protect you.
For many years, Jeremiah spoke God's message to the people of Judah. He reminded them that God had made a covenant with them. If they obeyed him, he would bless them. But the people did not obey. Now God had to punish their sin. God said the people would lose their land, their wealth, and their freedom.
Jeremiah explained that people's hearts fool them into thinking they are better than they actually are. They trick people into wanting things or doing things that God does not want for them. The people did not want to listen to Jeremiah, and Jeremiah was sad. He warned them that God's punishment was coming, but he also said that God had a plan to change his people's hearts. God promised a new and better covenant so the people could be saved from their sins. God would write his law on people's hearts. He would give his people power to obey his commands. God said, I will forgive their wrongdoing and never again remember their sin.
God told Jeremiah to write God's message on a scroll. So Jeremiah spoke God's words, and his friend Baruch wrote the words on a scroll. Baruch read from the scroll so that all the people heard God's words. He warned that the king of Babylon would come and destroy Judah.
King Jehoiakim sent one of his officials to get the scroll. As the official read the scroll, King Jehoiakim cut off each part of the scroll and threw it into the fire. He did this until the entire scroll was burned up. So God told Jeremiah to write another scroll with the same words as the first scroll. Jeremiah told the king, God is going to punish you, your family, and your leaders for doing wrong things. God warned you this disaster will come to Judah, but you did not listen.
Jeremiah told about a day when God would forgive sin and change people's hearts. Jesus made these words come true. God forgives our sin through his Son, Jesus. He changes us and gives us power through his Spirit to obey his commands.